The best revenge is living well. Yet this is no petty triumph of the ego. It is the great work, the alchemical transmutation of poison into nectar. In the veiled architecture of reality, where lesser souls clamor for retribution, the illuminated path reveals that the supreme vengeance lies in the art of living well. When harm befalls you, the natural impulse is retaliation. But the ancients knew something deeper. Revenge is a corruption of the self, a spiritual descent into the very darkness you're opposing. In the emerald light of Thoth's tablets, mind is the primal substance. What appears as injury is but a lower frequency. Attempting to anchor your kai in the duat of reaction, the adept who would pass the weighing of the heart does not contend with shadows. He refines the soul until its vibration renders malice irrelevant. Thoth in the emerald tablets unveils the law, all is vibration. By mastering the self and elevating one's frequency through sacred knowledge, the soul ascends the seven halls, transcending the cycles of karma and revenge that bind the uninitiated. The Stoics understood that your only true dominion is over prohoresis, your moral intention. Marcus Aurelius wrote that the obstacle is the way. When you choose to excel despite injustice, you're not proving something to them, you're proving something to the self. The Stoic sees the logos weaving every event into cosmic order. To rage against the thread is to tangle oneself in illusion. Instead, one becomes the unmoved axis around which chaos spins, transmuting venom into the pure gold of presence. They forge the inner citadel, where alignment with the eternal logos renders all external arrows harmless. What befalls the body cannot touch the sovereign reason within. The Stoic tends the inner citadel. To seek revenge is to chain your soul to another's shadow, disturbing the logos. Marcus Aurelius knew, do not become what you hate. When you live with arete, excellence of soul, you operate beyond their reach, indifferent to the opinions of those who dwell in shadow. The Taoist sage practices Wu Wei, effortless action, not striving against the wrongdoer, but returning to your source. Like water, you flow around obstruction, remaining unchanged, uncorrupted. The Taoist sage flows as invisible water, practicing Wu Wei, not through weakness, but through perfect alignment with the Tao, that dissolves all opposites. Revenge belongs to the realm of names and forms. Living well returns one to the formless source where no enemy can follow. The Tao teaches the subtle power of Wu Wei, non-forced action, allowing the great Tao to unravel disharmony naturally. As living in virtue restores the uncarved balance, Lao Tzu taught Wu Wei, be water. Water does not strike the stone that blocks it. It flows around, below, through, wearing mountains to sand without effort or resentment. Return to the uncarved block, pew unshaped by their malice. In the hall of two truths, your heart is weighed against the feather of Mayat. Resentment is a heavy stone. It bars you from the field of reeds. Living well makes the heart light as truth itself. The Book of the Dead speaks of ascending through the duat, the underworld, to reach illumination. Living well is spiritual ascension. You don't lower yourself to their frequency, you elevate beyond it. In the Egyptian Book of the Dead, the journey through the duat demands the heart weigh true against Ma'at's feather. Only one who has lived without the corrosion of resentment emerges as an Ak, a luminous, effective spirit, immortal and free. Thus, living well is the great transmutation, converting the poison of wrongdoing into the gold of divine sovereignty. As you rise in consciousness, the offender remains ensnared in lower densities, while the cosmos itself enacts the true equilibrium. The highest revenge is not victory over another, but the annihilation of the need for victory. You become the living proof that no darkness can extinguish your light. This is the true Ka, your vital force restored, not revenge, transcendence. This is the esoteric art of victory.